What's going on, everyone? This is Gaming, and I've got another tutorial. As you can tell, we're going to be looking at how to make your own face textures. I've had several people that wanted me to make this for them. Well, instead of doing that, I still want to do that. But in this case, instead of doing that, I'm going to show you how to do it on your own. Now, we're going to pick any kind. You can get the photo anywhere you want, but for the sake of this, I am going to be using a Becky Lynch because I need that for a few of my people. Not that one on. Okay, so what you're going to do, you first take the marquee tool, the little square marching ant thing that I'm using, and you're going to highlight the hair and the head. Then what you got to do, copy paste. However, you can see that it's not this what I'm using, which is by the way in the description below, is going to not be able to be seen on the you can't see the whole template, which is why we're going to set this to multiply. Remember to set it back once you're done lining up. And everywhere you need to be lined up, just gonna take a bit of work, but it'll be worth it to you in the end. Now, I think I may have picked a bad example here. So I'm going to bring my other Becky Lynch. Now, you want it facing, obviously you want it facing straight. You can use the pictures that have the teeth showing because there are ways around that I'm going to illustrate. But, for example, say that we're going to stick to Becky Lynch for right now. Yeah, maybe that Becky Lynch was a bad idea. I don't have anything for Becky that would work. But I'm going to go ahead and suggest one place where you can get your stuff for free. The account is free, so don't worry about it. PSDDreams.de. Actually, no, let me check. I think it's PSDDreams.org now. O-R-G. Anyway, I'll have a link to that in the description just in case I got the wrong address. But we're going to go back down. Let me see where we are here. I'm actually going to take, say, we're going to use Tenera Conti in this case. See? Her teeth aren't showing that bad, and it's going to be really easy to line her up. So, we'll do that. Copy, paste again. Then set this to multiply once again. Make sure all this is showing up in the editor. Yeah, okay. Just making sure it's showing up in OBS. Now what you want to do, you want to size this downward until everything fits into your template. Size it as much as you can so everything will fit perfectly. See, this is what I had to do for the PS4 when I made Tenera Conti a couple of months ago. This actually should help a lot of people out, which is why I decided to do it. Earlier on my Facebook group, which I will also have a link to in the description below, I surveyed a few people. They all wanted me to do this, so I'm doing it. Anyway, what we're doing now, this is warp. You don't always need to do this, but it kind of helps if you're having trouble lining things up. Like I am right now. The trick here so you don't lose shape, hold down shift while you're doing your warp or your free transform. I forgot to mention, this is Photoshop I'm using. You can get Photoshop CS2 for free with basically all the same options that we're using here. I can't remember where to get it, so I can't link you. I'd say Google it. Anyway, now you're going to hide this layer, and I am going to set this back to normal. And the new layer that we made, I'm going to put it between the original template and here. You'll see why in just a second. Now you take the eyedropper and you click on the edge of the nose. Right on the edge there, we're close to it. Should give you right what you need. And then on layer 2, you take the paint bucket and you just paint it in. Like that. Take the eraser now and go up to the layer that has Tenera Conti. Now I'm gonna show you right quick what to do about the teeth not being there. The teeth being there. Set this to about, I'd say, 16 pixels, and you just wipe them like that. Not exactly on 16 pixels though, because you're probably gonna need a little smaller for Tanara here. And now, don't get me wrong, I'm not making Tanara. I'm just showing you all how to do this. Tanara is just an example. Oops. No worries. We're back up here to Tanara. Or Taynara, however you say your name. Please, no Destiny's Child jokes, please. I recommend zooming in so you can see where to eliminate the teeth if you want to do this. Not really necessary, but it would help. What we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and eliminate the teeth, and I'm going to put the skin layer back in. And the reason I'm eliminating the teeth, well, you'll see in a minute. You'll see it better when you're actually applying the texture, which I'm not going to show you. Actually, you know what? I might actually show that. I don't know. We'll see. But if you do this the way I'm doing this, your stuff will line up when you're on the... when you're in calm mode, your stuff will line up perfectly. Now, let me just real quick go over some of the tips that I use for pictures. You want to, as you can tell here, before we got rid of the teeth, Tanara had teeth, but you could barely see them. That's fine. You also want a picture that's obviously going to be facing front. No smiling, although you can fix that easily. Now, on the eraser settings, you want the hardness at 0, the flow at 80%, and the size at least 200. This is the size I use, and it gets perfect blending. And now we're just going to erase everything we can. Make sure you don't get the eyebrows if you can help it. Because if you get the eyebrows, it's going to chop off. I can also show you how to fix eyebrows that are too faded. I had to do that with my Hayden Panettiere that I did earlier, and I also had to do that with, I believe, Ariane Celeste as well. If I'm botching Ariane's name, let me know in the comments. I'm pretty sure I am anyway. Aha! That, I didn't mean to do it. Let's do this again. Take the edge of the eraser. Essentially what you want to do. I've got some more wires in the way here, so having a bit of an issue. Take the edge and just erase until everything fades in. Now, make sure you don't fade it in too much or you're not going to get a very good quality on this. Now, another thing I won't show you because I'm pretty sure you all know how to do it. I'm not going to show you how to upload your stuff. Now again, I'm going to go over my tips that I had for you earlier. As we finish up with Tanara here, you want a good quality photo. Now I'm going to show you this site that I get my stuff from. Give me 1 second. Switch windows real quick. Hopefully this will actually work. Let me know if you guys are seeing anything there. Okay, so it won't show that. That sucks. Okay, so I can't show you the site because it won't actually show up. So we'll stay in Photoshop right now. Anyway, like I said, link will be in the description. And I usually have some pretty good shots. You want to go for the ones that have the HD logo next to them, because those will help you out the most. Just a second here. So anyway, with Tanara here, some final adjustments to be made. I'm going to go ahead and just barely eliminate the sides here, because we basically got it the way we need it. So, what you can do to fix the missing eyebrows, if you want to do that, you can just click any of these eyes on the original photo here. Make sure you get the eye and the eyebrow. And I'm going to actually do it on both sides here, since, you know, it's kind of, yuck. Now you're going to size this to make sure it's got the same size as its original. And if you want it sized perfectly, just drop the opacity to about 50% so you can see what you're doing. And then what I do is, instead of taking a whole nother eye, I'll just take the left eye and flip it horizontally. And put that right in there where I need it. Now I'm going to size this one a bit differently to cover the rest of the area. Right there. Just make sure the eyeballs are actually in there where they need to be. Now, on each side, you want to go to Select Inverse, Modify and Feather. Set it to anywhere between 1 and 5 pixels. I'll do 3 for the sake of this video. Hit delete once, and it's in. Do it again on the other side. Alright, now that you've got all that, totally optional here. And by the way, you're not always going to need to fix the eyebrows, but just in case you need to. Anyway, duplicate the layer. This is a high pass. I'll use this at times. Now what you want to do is you want to high pass the copied layer, not the original. Set the opacity to 20% or less. I'd say between 18 and 20%. You got a high quality shot there. We're going to save this. I'm going to just save it as T-Conti Face. You can save these as whatever you like. And there we have it. That's the tutorial, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all again soon.